as well. We must also fulfill our commitments in the battle against HIV. I have always said that all options are on the table, but the first option for the United States is to solve this problem diplomatically. I've also made it clear that you can't solve a problem diplomatically unless there are other people at the table with you, and that is why we have been pursuing multilateral diplomacy when it comes to convincing the Iranians that the free world is sincere about insisting that they not have the technologies necessary to develop a nuclear weapon. And we're making progress along those lines. There's been 1.5 million people, that we prevent 12 million new AIDS infections, and that we care for 12 million people also affected by HIV/AIDS, including 5 million orphans and vulnerable children. We're strong dollar people in this administration, have always been for a strong dollar, and believe that the relative strengths of our economy will reflect that. One thing we need to make clear when I'm with our partners is that we're not going to become protectionists, that we believe in free trade and open markets. One of the fears around the world is the United States becomes a protectionist nation. Secondly, I'll remind people it took us a while to get into the energy situation we're in. It's going to take us a while to get out of it. Understand the great promise and hope that comes when we help alleviate this suffering. And so one of my really important agenda items. It has been a tough month in Afghanistan, but it's also been a tough month for the Taliban. One reason why there have been more deaths is because our troops are taking the fight to a tough enemy. An enemy doesn't like our presence there because they don't like the idea of America denying safe haven. America is pressing an ideology that's opposite of theirs, and so of course there's going to be resistance. I am confident that the strategy is going to work. We've got to work to confront higher food prices. I'm confident we'll be talking about energy and food. On the food issue, I've announced that we're constantly reviewing troop needs, troop levels. We're halfway through 2008. As I said, we're going to increase the troops by 2009. One thing, however, that you've got to understand is that we have doubled. Afghan troops, coalition troops have doubled from 2 years ago. So there is an active presence. And there are more troops there than there were. But we're constantly reassessing and seeing whether or not we can change tactics in order to achieve our objective. Them to understand fully that we have got the opportunity to find more crude oil here at home in environmentally friendly ways, and they ought to be writing their Congress. You have it. Thank you.